There's a wonderful thing that happens to you as you get older. You stop feeling embarrassed. You discover that nobody was ever really looking at you anyway, and if they happen to accidentally glance in your direction, they don't care what you're doing, not really. Well, this made me blush. What's important to note going into this story is that there are a variety of nationalities and cultures represented in my class. Present, anyway, I don't know about represented. There's 16 of us, and most of us are from Australia, but some are from places like China, the Philippines, Belgium, Japan. I have trouble dressing appropriately for school. It's always blowing a caustic gale in the morning, and then by early afternoon it turns back into Australia, 3/4 of an inch from a stagnant sun. Now, I've 20-odd very loud monochrome shirts that make my wardrobe appear gayer than come on a mustache, which I will generally take any excuse to wear because the weather is seldom permitting here. What's that? Somebody's getting assaulted at the front door? That actually happened. Well, I'll just put on my thematically appropriate button-up. Stand back, everybody. I'm festively adorned. I'd often go to class dressed like so, only to discover halfway through the day that I've become a bucket of sweat pretending to be a man. We're studying remedial massage, touch therapy, and the like. We practice on each other a lot. No one really cares about the conditions of the body. I mean, that's just part of the profession, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to find cause for concern. A meager amount of sweat? I've inconvenienced everybody. This shan't do. So, one morning I decide, instead of the long sleeve, I shall venture a short sleeve undergarment. Yeah, you can tell I've been to school. It's still too cold for that shit in the morning, but fortunately, I've attained a rather specific short sleeve shirt made from 100% polyester that's going to keep me insulated. Among other things. I'm going to have to wear a button-up over it all day, so I better make sure that's nice and thin in case we have to palpate each other. Later that day, gather around everyone, we're going to demonstrate a new technique today. Casper, can you be the body? I sure can, and don't even worry about it. This shirt, nice and thin, you can palpate me right through it. Don't even have to get shirtless for this demonstration. No, can you take your shirt off? Just the button-up is fine. You're going to regret that. It's fine. It plays really well. Everybody gets a laugh, especially the people I hadn't already shown. When you're wearing the blood splatter, it tends to invite compliment, which leads naturally to, yeah? Check this out. This isn't even the sexiest souvenir I got from Japan. Anyway, end of the day, I'm walking out of class with my button shirt back on, and I happen to overhear two of my classmates talking. I can't remember what they were talking about, but I turn back to engage. One of them, from Japan, says, "I like your shirt." This one? Yeah, it's cool, right? No, the other one. Ah, good. I'm glad everybody's enjoying that. She's got a face, I proceed to remove my shirt and turn around to reveal the full character model printed on the back. And then Kanai starts speaking Japanese, kinda like she's maybe reading something. And as I was turning around, I saw Masaki coming over to help or something. There's writing on the back of this shirt. Oh, I forgot. When I bought it, Tash read it and laughed. And when I asked her what it said, she replied, "Nah, nothing, buy it." And for whatever reason, I assumed it was store locations. A couple of lines in, both Japanese women stop to confer with each other. What does that mean? Then they start trying to work it out together in English. And it turns out, probably what that means is hand job. I turn back around to start alibying myself. I don't know what it says. I don't consent to this. I prefer MILF stuff. There's 11 people there now, staring at me in this hallway. What do you mean it says hand job? It's porn? To which Kanai replies, "Oh, how could you have possibly known that? If only there was some clue. I mean, you're not allowed to be surprised right now." I don't know if I'm into this. I protest and swear I can hear the distant, sardonic laughter of a bitch. Nah, it's fine. Buy it. Honky. Hey, I'm only half white, technically. I'm not getting away with that, though, am I? I'm so white, my name is Casper. I mean, look at this shit. Anyway, she's got a face, God damn it, I hope this is in focus. I took it back to school the next day and had Kanai translated for me, because Tash cannot be trusted. Turns out what it essentially says is, "Can I jerk off while watching you masturbate?" Which I don't have strong feelings about one way or the other. She does seem a little underage, but in Japan, age of consent is 13. Now, while the opportunity still exists, all I gotta do is bring these into class, and I'll finally understand Japanese culture. Bridge that divide. This voice was brought to you courtesy of COVID. I didn't take it well.